Hello everybody, Andrew Hutchings here, still not a licensed physician at the time of this recording, still never giving medical advice, it's purely educational and informational. So this video is, I don't know if anyone who follows me doesn't realize this, but I guess this is for two things. One, I'll get done with quickly. The people that try to hide information about stuff are usually not hiding it for your good. They're usually not the people telling the truth. Usually people that tell the truth don't try to hide all the other information or opinions or whatever. Okay, also, in case you didn't know, this video is for people who didn't know or didn't think that there's any reason why different frequencies, different waves, like from cell phones and stuff, why they would actually interfere with the human body. I have talked about this in other videos, but this video is specifically why they do actually interfere with the human body. So I know this might be a lot to wrap your head around. It might not be. I'll try to make it very clear and simple. The human body is made of molecules. Molecules can absorb and emit energy. Molecules are always moving. They are always vibrating. They're always twisting. I mean, unless they can't twist. Some can't twist. They're stretching. They're just moving all about. They're not still. Maybe you've seen like videos of water molecules like bouncing around. Human body's made of bigger molecules, like all sorts of things. Some very big ones, but they're still constantly moving. And the thing is, if you blast them with energy and they absorb that energy, it can change the way they vibrate or stretch, or it can change stuff. And the thing is, if it changes something on the smaller level, that will cascade into changing the overall movement. So maybe at first it's moving kind of like this, and then you hit it with energy, which changes how little parts in it vibrate, then it starts moving more like this instead of like this. It's just a visual demonstration. Point is, they do absorb energy. Now, not every molecule is going to absorb every wavelength of energy. I assume you could probably have deduced that, because that applies like everything in life. Nothing is the same for everything. Everything does differ. There are lots of different wavelengths and lots of different molecules. There are lots of different molecules in the human body, which means that if you have a wavelength, there's a good chance it's going to mess with one of them, or two of them, or 5 of them, or 10,000 of them. At first I meant like one type of molecule, but then when I said like 10,000, what I mean is like 10,000 total molecules, because things are not just like one molecule, 2 molecules, but types of molecules, yes. But we have thousands of types of molecules in our body. So, say you have, maybe this is an example you might know of, maybe not, but it should be easy to understand. You have a wall, cell wall, let's say, and there's stuff on this side that wants to get to this side. So inside the wall, you've got a hole that can open and close. It's made of molecules. If you blast that with energy, it might cause it to vibrate or something in a way that prevents it from doing its proper opening and closing. It's kind of like if you get a taser and you tase yourself, you'll be going like this instead of being able to do what you want with your body. Now, it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar. The energy causes a different type of movement, which disrupts the intended movement. And when that happens, and things can't get across that wall, or whatever the disruption is, it causes more disruptions and more disruptions. And then those manifest themselves as health consequences, because that's what they are. Sometimes the body can have some mechanism of like a redundant system, so that it doesn't need that system that stopped working, but not always. And perhaps it affects both of those systems, the redundant one and the original one. There are studies, now not that many, which does make sense considering that wavelength technology is like the biggest technological thing in our world today. Everything uses wavelengths. You make a phone call, you're shooting out energy waves. You send a text message, energy waves. I upload this video, energy waves. You watch TV, energy waves. Energy waves everywhere. You pay with your cell phone, energy waves. Like, there's so many of these. Your Wi-Fi router, energy waves. Every single day, we are bombarded by all of these different energy waves. And they do interact with the molecules of our body and disrupt bodily